Hello everyone, my name is Rob, welcome to Kinetic Rugby League. In this video I'm going to be giving you my match review of Papua New Guinea versus Wales. So let's get started. To start with the losing team, which was Wales, they put 0 points past Papua New Guinea, but they completed at 81%. They had some decent meters, also less errors, but they had 52 missed tackles, which is pretty poor. They didn't slow PNG down enough down the middle. Play the balls, they need to slow them down as much as they can, but they were just allowing them too many quick play the balls. Too many easy meters down the middle as well. I mean, when you've got players like Edwin Ipape at hooker, constantly being a threat down the middle, it's going to be tough. But when they get 2 or 3 men in the tackle against a prop, they're not bringing them down quickly enough. Easily being beaten to the halfway line. By the second tackle, PNG's at the halfway line. It's not good enough. But on a positive note, they did definitely have a go when they had good field position. They have been somewhat consistent in their hard work, their ability to at least get good field position at times, and their aggression when they're at the line. But execution has been a real issue for them. They always work hard. They do some things well, but yeah, they can't put together a complete game. The closest game that was complete for them was the first game against Cook Islands. They were unfortunate not to win that one. But yeah, they've got to start slowing teams down, and the biggest issue for them, I guess, is fitness, because they've got a lot of part-time players in there. Fitness is going to be an issue, but there are certainly positives that they can take with them and keep building. They've got some exciting players in there. I think Kyle Evans on the right wing has been brilliant. Antrobus in the second row position on the left-hand side has been solid. Caleb Aitkins is an exciting player at fullback. So they have some bits and pieces, some bits of quality. It's just putting together a complete game and slowing teams down up the middle. You can't keep allowing those easy meters, but they did have plenty of meters themselves. So yeah, it wasn't as much of a runaway as I thought it was going to be. I think I predicted 50-10 for Papua New Guinea. So it's a 36-point difference, but yeah, some things you do well, but some things they've got to start slowing down. Otherwise, these runaway games are just going to keep happening for them. But yeah, definitely some positives there, which they can take into the next World Cup if they qualify. But yeah, and hopefully at that point, some players will have, caught the eye of some other championship teams or Super League teams, and they'll get more, hopefully get full-time contracts and then be able to produce better squads over the coming years. So yeah, good luck to them on that front. Onto the winning team now, which was Papua New Guinea. They put 36 points past Wales. They completed at only 68%, which wasn't great, and they had 17 errors, but they also had 6 line breaks and a tackle efficiency of 88.82%. They did have a few errors, because they were trying to play typical rugby league, but it was soaking wet, pouring rain, and a few errors because of it. I like the intent to go at teams, but the thing with Papua New Guinea is, because it's so easy for them to just make easy meters up the middle, and then they can barge players over at the try line. When one team can do that easily, and they don't have to spread the ball around and therefore have a higher potential of errors, then they force Wales to have to play, because they shut Wales down up the middle. They don't let them get over the line easily. Wales have to now spread the ball around. But because PNG can just bulldoze teams over up the middle, when it's so wet like this in the conditions today, it's just easy for them to just control the game. So Wales now have to move the ball around, which they can't do in the soaking wet. Defensively, the work was excellent. As I mentioned, Wales were really having a go at the try line, but the goal line defence from Papua New Guinea, again, was brilliant. They always seem to be quite well organised in defence, and especially in attack. There's never moments where I look at them and I think they look a bit unorganised, they don't really know what they want to do now. It always feels like they know what they want to do. We're in this position, okay, this is how we're going to go about things. This is what the defensive structure looks like, okay, this is how we're going to attack them. They always look like they know what they need to be ready to do, and I think they're one of the top teams that has been very consistent in their weekly performances. I would say a bit like Lebanon. I mentioned in my match review video for them that they've been one of the most consistent teams in their level of performance, and PNG is certainly another one of those that has been consistent in top quality performances defensively and in attack. But yeah, they always look comfortable. Last week they looked comfortable. This week especially they look comfortable. There was maybe a period, well, the first half of the second half, they weren't really able to be as dominant, but I guess that's kind of just the game settling down. Wales coming out a bit stronger in the second half, so it kind of balanced out a little bit. But yeah, I really like how PNG's spreading the ball. Yeah, a lot of errors, but certainly having a go. A few players, there's Ngutlik on the left wing was quality. Ipape down the middle again. Lam and Laybut controlling the game in the halves. Reece Martin having strong runs. And the forwards. Just every week from the forwards of Papua New Guinea are just so strong constantly and really put them on the front foot. But yeah, it's going to be PNG versus England in the quarterfinals next week. I'm really looking forward to that game. I think England will be the favourites for that, but I'm not counting out PNG to put in a hell of a performance with the consistency they've shown and the kind of players that can do so much damage. There's going to be a hell of a game, and they're going to put up a hell of a fight as well. But yeah, really impressed with them once again. Unfortunate for Wales, but really proud of their efforts and some of the things that they've done well. Hopefully they come back stronger. But yeah, Papua New Guinea looking really, really solid and are going to put up a hell of a game next week. So that's going to be it for this video. If you have any thoughts on the Papua New Guinea versus Wales game, leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new content. You can also follow the social media accounts in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.